The forest surrounding our nation's capital is set to get loud. It's the CAMS Australian Rally Championship, and the champ is back in form. Everyone was pushing at the last round in WA.
To flat press. Okay, don't.
We've an engine. Done an engine.
Yeah.
Some pushed beyond the limit.
100. Very fast, right at cut over.
Now the battle is back on the East Coast, ready for round 3. Hi everyone, and welcome to the CAMS Australian Rally Championship and the ARC Hub. Round 3 is the National Capital Rally in Canberra, which this year doubles as a round of the FIA Asia Pacific Rally Championship. The big news from the 22 teams entered in the ARC, a new car for a 3-time champ, and a rookie returns after a big fire in Ballarat.
The Mini Cooper AP4, it's ready, it's finally here, it's a big relief. We can't even count how many hours have been put in this car. The formula of AP4 definitely will be a winning formula, so that's why we built the car. We built it to win.
Canberra, it's a new rally. Try and make no mistakes this rally, keep it on the road and try and get as much experience as I can.
It's going to be tricky, it's going to be really tough, and I'm sure the top of the ARC and the top of the international rally are really going to struggle for a bit, and may the best man win.
So we had to replace crankshaft, pistons and basically the entire head. So yeah, it was a big job and quite an expensive one, but it's part of motorsport, and we know that when we go out there and try that these things can happen. So mechanical failure is not something we're used to, so I guess that's part of the disappointment.
How will the MRF Mini perform on its first outing, and can Harry Bates bounce back from the engine failure? This is the championship scenario after the second of 5 rounds. Nathan Quinn is the only driver to stand on the podium at both events this year. Molly Taylor's recent win sent the Subaru driver to 2nd overall. Bates dropped from 1st to 3rd after WA, and Eli Evans is 4th, but has collected both of the bonus points so far. This is the first endurance round of the year. Traditional rally rules: the quickest driver at the end of the event wins and collects 40 championship points. Quickest time on each individual day is worth 20 points, and there's that bonus point for the most stage wins. Hope you enjoy the action. This is the National Capital Rally. Glorious weather in the Cowan Forest east of Canberra for the opening 111 kilometres run over 8 stages. The roads differ greatly across both days of the rally. Leg 1 features long, high-speed stretches and plenty of jumps. The tyre of choice for the cool conditions? MRF Medium Compound.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Braking 50, right, 3 plus in, 100.
After so much anticipation, Eli Evans and the MRF Mini.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Short right 8, leads 50, turn fast right 3, opens, slight crest 100.
Despite this being the home event for Harry Bates, it hasn't been kind to him in the past. The long straights don't suit the Corolla S2000. He's even had a rollover here last year. But this year started well. The 22-year-old was quickest in stage 1.
Keep in. Yep.
Car feels good.
Yeah, I think the road's just a bit loose. A couple there we got a bit wide. I thought, oh, is the note wrong, or is it just...
Yeah. I was trying to be brave on the brakes in a few spots and whatever, so...
That felt pretty good for first stage.
Yeah.
Eli Evans only had limited pre-event testing.
Left 7, brake 50, turn hairpin right up. Easy left 7, brake 50, turn hairpin right up, minus.
the new MRF Mini was proving to be a bit of a handful.
Finish, right 7 tightens 5.
Sorry, man.
Oh, that's okay.
Sorry about the spin.
Ah, it happens.
I didn't slow down enough and then had no throttle response and I restarted it.
It's okay, bud.
Me, getting smashed.
Physically?
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Molly Taylor is armed with a new Subaru WRX STI this year. The round 2 winner has been driving faster and pushing harder than ever before.
Flat small crest, 350.
After winning stage 2, last year's ARC champ was not holding back.
Into a flat light crest, 300. Gas, 300. Small crest, 24 left plus. Small crest, 24 left plus. Keep going, keep going. Yep. Holy
Holy mother of God.
How the f we get away with that?
A few times.
How's the big jump when the car, where they were parked? How big did we jump there?
Yes, that was amazing.
Holy
oh my gosh.
You aged me 20 years.
I aged myself.
Craig Brooks is driving Taylor's championship-winning WRX from last year. The former owner would be proud of how he's hitting these jumps.
Steep crest, 50, flat crest air. Steep crest. Yep. Oh. Flat crest air.
Yep.
300. Brow, 40. 7 left short. Just lift off over the crest.
Yep. I made that same mistake in Recce, I know.
Brow, 47.
Fans were also keen to see some airtime. Harry Bates and John O'Dowd didn't disappoint. Eli Evans still wasn't happy with the handling. Despite this, the new Mini claimed its first stage win and was 4th overall at the service.
And finish.
Oh man, you reckon your kidneys are getting smashed? My hands are getting smashed.
Smashed.
This steering wheel is like Sidewinder, PBR. Oh, it's just lost our steering again.
You idiot.
We've got half an hour here. The guys are going to make some changes. They're going to put a different front sway bar in, so over my shoulder. They're working on a new one now. Obviously we didn't have a lot of spares, so we're making them as we're going. But trying to create more front end traction and stability in the fast stuff is the aim. So it's been a tough morning for me, but the idea is just to keep the car really neat, keep the Mini neat, stay away from all the dangers and keep learning.
Harry, you're first at the moment, but very, very close on the timesheets. And it wasn't perfect. You had to make a change to a sway bar.
Yeah, we're happy with where we are considering, but in the second stage this morning we actually broke a sway bar link, which made the front end incredibly soft, and you know, on turn-in it was really just rolling over. We sort of have the sway bar there to hold that up. So it made the rear quite unpredictable at times, and I didn't quite know what the problem was at first, but I sort of heard a knock in the front end and figured it out pretty quickly. So yeah, it cost us a bit of time, but our pace is still good considering. So really we're looking forward to this afternoon and you know, hoping to improve on those times.
Harry Bates had a 5-second lead heading to the afternoon stages. Eli Evans was hoping the changes his crew made could have some effect on that stiff front suspension.
Coming down.
Tony Sullins had good speed in WA and was again pressing for a top 5 result. He was in a battle with local driver Mick Patton and the Subaru of Chris Higgs. Andrew and Kira Penny have competed in every round so far this year. The father-daughter combo survived this moment.
3 left, 100, almost there. 3 left, 100. nice.
to finish the day inside the top 10. Dad was pretty happy about that. Nathan Quinn was smooth and fast all day. Sporting a special Rally Australia livery, the Coffs Harbour local would love to still be leading the points at his home round in November. Quinn had co-driver David Calder back in the car after the Kiwi missed the Forest Rally. Second overall after being second quickest on all but one stage. This was Eli Evans completing his day. Let's listen in.
100 finish. And stop.
Well done, man. Good job all day.
It's a bit ragged in that one, sorry.
Oh, the car's like it's trying to stack. Like it really is. It's hell bent on putting us into the trees. It's just got no control.
Nobody could touch Harry Bates and John McCarthy. Winning all three of the afternoon stages, the local star finished day one 16 seconds ahead of the field.
Flat dip into flat crest over finish, 200. 15, 12, 2.
Good day. Jeez, that was nasty on the car that stage, I reckon.
Yeah.
5 stage wins for the day and 20 championship points for Harry Bates and John McCarthy. Nathan Quinn has been second in 4 out of the 5 days of competition this year. Remarkable consistency. Molly Taylor's high-flying antics good enough for third.
Today was a very intense day, to say the least, and another close day of rallying in the ARC, but you know, we managed to come out on top this time, which is a fantastic feeling, to be honest. 16 seconds sounds like not too much, but it's a nice gap to have going into tomorrow, and we're just going to have to go out and see if we can maintain the lead that we've built up today.
Yeah, it was pretty hairy at times today, but we had a great blast and a great battle once again, particularly with Harry and Nathan. They were really quick, so we were all pushing and yeah, finding the limit, going a little bit over and trying to come back from that. But look, we're happy we did our best at the end of the day.
We only planned to go sort of top 4, and then this morning we're probably driving faster than we should. Then this afternoon the red mist came over and we decided to try and push for it, but Harry drove fantastic and he deserved to win today in his home rally, and as will I when we get to my home rally.
A great safety innovation in recent years has been the introduction of Rally Safe. An Aussie product, Rally Safe allows officials and fans to track the cars during the stages. The GPS system also alerts Rally HQ and other teams if a car stops on the course. The unit is mandatory and sits on the dash within reach of the co-driver. It sends out a signal via satellite if the vehicle stops. Which signal it sends depends on the severity of the incident. If a car simply stops, the system broadcasts a warning to Rally HQ. The following team's unit will light up yellow and count down the meters to the stopped car, as it's doing here for Eli Evans and Glenn Weston. The co-driver in the stopped car can either press OK to let everyone know they're all right, or call for help by pressing SOS. Now, if it's a big accident and the unit registers over 14 Gs of impact, it'll automatically send for help in case the crew are unconscious. The co-driver can downgrade the situation by pressing OK. It's a terrific piece of Aussie ingenuity that could save lives, plus fans can download the Rally Safe app and follow all the action.
Well, the ACT, it's a beautiful place. Look at the weather today. It's sun's out, no clouds in the sky, but it's nice and fresh. The air's fresh, and it's a beautiful place.
My favourite thing about Canberra is on the weekends I go mountain bike riding at Stromlo, which is only 15 minutes from my house, and then at night I can go out to dinner in the city, which is also only 10 or 15 minutes from my house. So it's a close city, but plenty to do, and you know, it's been an awesome place to live.
Well, I just got married, and on our honeymoon we actually went to the CSIRO, we went to Black Tower. We were actually down here for our honeymoon, so it was pretty good.
I always loved Rally of Canberra, watching Dad compete here. He always did really well here, and the stages are actually really tricky and technical, so it's a good challenge.
One thing I would love to see is the War Memorial, to see the history of the men and women who served our country, protect our country, just to learn a bit more about that would be fantastic. So something I'd love to go and see while I'm here, and might go after the rally.
Lewis Bates is the youngest son of four-time Australian rally champion Neil Bates. The former soccer player made his ARC debut earlier this year. The career change hasn't been easy so far.
So obviously this is my debut at an Australian Rally Championship, and I'm very excited to be here in Ballarat.
There's an SOS. Keep going, there's an SOS. SOS, stop here, stop. Fire.
The whole week was going really well for us. The preparation with the car was going perfect. Testing went really well. And then about 5k in, we ran wide and we were trying to push the car, expected to just reverse and drive straight back onto the road, but we couldn't, so Anthony jumped out and we were trying to push the car back onto the road, and not long after that the car caught fire underneath, and yeah, I was just devastated. I couldn't believe it. Such a small mistake. There was no damage to the car. We were just stuck and caught fire and we just couldn't put it out. I knew they wouldn't be angry. I knew they'd mainly just be disappointed for me. They knew I put a lot of hard work into that rally, and then for that to happen so early on, yeah, it was just devastating. Yeah, I think everyone, the whole rally community was just devastated. I wanted to return straight away, but obviously I took a few days to get over it. Like, it's not something you get over straight away. But yeah, I always wanted to return, and my main goal for the next 2 days was to find a car, really, to try and get back to Rally Canberra. I hope it's all good luck from now on, but yeah, we'll just keep trying, trying to improve ourselves, stop trying to make silly mistakes, and yeah, put it all behind us and focus on the rally now.
Six stages make up the final day of the rally. The overnight change in weather means the 121 kilometres of roads are wet and slippery. The stages on day 2 are much tighter and at times incredibly narrow. Car setup should produce good turn-in and in general be more agile and nimble. After struggling with the setup on day 1, Eli Evans was much happier with the MRF Mini.
100, right 10. Yep.
That was good. Handling was nice, because it wasn't rough. Power steering, didn't lose it.
Just wins all round.
Yeah, that was good.
After surviving their comical brush with a bee in Ballarat,
Don't upset it!
Adam Kaplan and Alicia Penny had more wildlife issues.
So opens 100, sorry, then 5 left, don't cut, crest 3 right. Caution, views.
Where are you going, you
Whoa!
What do we got next?
5 left, don't cut, crest 3 right.
Yep.
And then care 6 left over crest.
Whoa! You're right.
Yep. Right.
Get out of this bag.
Right, we're good.
Now where?
Right, 6 left over crest. All right. Take it easy. 6 right long.
No, the front wheel's ripped off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
We need to stop.
Try and pull over somewhere.
Find me somewhere.
Lewis Bates also came unstuck on this muddy road. It was so slippery, rally organisers cancelled the stage.
Maybe on the right.
Can't see anything.
Right line. 50, short left 3. 70. Left 7 over crest. Breakthrough easy, right 620, turn left 1. Oh,
That just broke something.
Yep.
I don't know what happened then.
There's a turn up
It's
here.
a rock in the road.
Yeah.
We're busted, man.
Yep.
I'll pull in here.
Pull in here, mate.
A rock broke a control arm on the MRF Mini.
Yeah, the wheel's about to fall off, bro.
Yep.
I think we are out.
That's it.
3 stage wins on debut though, not a bad effort. Dry conditions were a chance to push.
Flat crest jump 200. Care brake, big jump. 80, loose 2 left minus.
Elsewhere, Nathan Quinn picked up 2 punctures. Championship leader lost over 4 minutes. This dropped him from 2nd to 6th and promoted Mick Patton and Bernie Webb to 3rd. All this drama gave Harry Bates a bit more breathing room. His gap to Molly Taylor, 48 seconds going into the service.
Stage 3 this morning, about 5 or 6k in, just on a fast left-hander over a narrow section. There's an embedded rock in the road and felt like the front end just tripped over it. We didn't have it in our notes, so I wasn't really concerned about it, but when we hit it, it basically broke the rose joint on the control arm, which connects to the front subframe. So once it hit that, it pulled the arm straight out and the front wheel was jammed against the guard. We had barely any steering and managed to avoid putting the car off the road, and that was the end of our rally. We pulled up on the side of the road and we're spectators from there.
Is that the end of your hopes for a championship, do you think, this year?
Yes.
With the cancellation of SS13, there were only 2 stages to run in the afternoon. This meant some teams were keen to run the MRF soft tyres for the first time, including Harry Bates.
50, clip 5 left, 50, don't 3 right plus over crest, half long.
With such a big lead, 60. Some thought he'd back off. This fan vision suggests otherwise. Maximum RPM, heading for maximum points. ARC2 encourages state-level racers to step into national-level competition. 5th outright landed Tony Sullins and Kaylee Newell the ARC2 class victory. In the classic class, Brett Stevens and Tony Brandon claimed the win in their Nissan Bluebird. Aware some good points were up for grabs, Molly Taylor settled for 2nd. Harry Bates pushed all the way to the end, adding the leg 2 victory to his day 1 win.
Four right plus care in on crest and finish 150. Nice! Nice! Woo! That's got to be enough. It's got to be enough.
Nice work.
Yes!
The Toyota driver had won his home rally.
21-28.
Yeah.
Nice! Nice!
Stoked to bring it home, and we decided to go out in that last loop of stages and just have a crack and see if we could bring it home in style, which is what we did. So we're over the moon. It's great for the whole team to come back like this after WA and you know, take the win.
You know, this rally was the toughest rally we've done so far this year, and we all worked really hard for it. And yeah, obviously, you know, it was great to have the battle. It was good being on the top step, but Harry deserved it this weekend. He drove incredibly well, and we're really happy to finish 2nd.
home soil. Know the track's a little bit as well, but yeah, it was great. We have a really good weekend and lots of fun back in the car, which is the main focus for the weekend. So this is a big bonus.
This was the second round win of Harry Bates' career. Mick Patton and Bernie Webb made it 2 local teams on the podium. However, electrical issues on the way back to the service park meant Nathan Quinn failed to score points. This dramatically dropped him from first to third in the point score. Harry Bates now back in the championship lead, but only just. On the podium, Harry Bates and Molly Taylor were both keen to congratulate Mick Patton and Bernie Webb on their first ARC podium. What a weekend for the Bates family at their home event. Next up, it's Light Force Rally SA in September. The crews will tackle the fast Shire roads in the Adelaide Hills. For more info, check out the ARC website or Facebook page. Thanks for watching.